Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I have something for you a little bit different. I'm just going to be talking you through and showing you my top 10 favourite MAC products. Now of course I will be quite biased to what I'm using because I do work for MAC, so I use their products basically every single day and on loads of different people. So if you want to kind of know what my faves are and why and a little bit about each product, then please continue watching. I thought I'd just quickly show you my very, oh he already turned, my very heavy child. He's ridiculous to pick up. Turn around baby. Ugh! He is Careful up, this is Leonardo. He's very cute and probably wondering what the hell's going on. Oh, he's a good boy. He's about just over a year old. So, he's ultra baby, but he is massive. And he's such a cutie. Here we go, all free, you know. He has this little hair fluffer, hopefully you can see. That's so cute. He's a good boy, aren't you? So I'm basically going to start with my favourite skin products first. And the first one I hope most of you have heard of is called Fix Plus. So a lot of people think it's a setting spray. It's actually more a finishing spray. Now I know that probably sounds like that's exactly the same thing. But with a setting spray you're getting something that's going to really lock and bond your makeup on. It's kind of like a little hairspray for your face. Whereas this is just something that's going to kind of just give your face a nice finish and just kind of melt everything in your skin. Now preferably this one, because it contains glycerin, it actually gives a lovely sheen and glow to the skin. It's very nice if you're reviving your makeup throughout the day. Like on counter we are constantly grabbing a Fix Plus and spraying our face. It's so refreshing. It's also a very good product to use if you want to wet some like metallic-y glittery eyeshadows. It really makes that enhanced. But I personally use this before I've applied any makeup and afterwards, because it's going to hydrate your skin and give it that really nice glow and shine. So it's very good for dry skin or oily skin, because it's not like it's going to grease your whole face out. So it's just a really nice product. So I'm going to give myself a spray now. Refreshed. So the next part of my routine and my next favourite product is called Strobe Cream. Now this is a really nice moisturising product. It's very hydrating, but it actually has pearlescence to it. So I'll just kind of pop a little bit on my hand, you can have a look. You can get loads of different colours. This one specifically is pink. So I don't know if you can see that on my hand. Just kind of has a nice pearlescent to it. And you can totally layer this into the kind of glow that you want. I just apply like just maybe like 2 pea size amounts all over my whole face to give myself a nice moisture. Now I am more of a drier skin, so that's why I like to use these really moisturising products. But I just think it's so nice. And I do actually use a primer with it, which will be my next product. But it's totally cool to use on its own as a primer, because I feel like it is a little bit tackier. So it does let your makeup stick to it and keep it on a lot longer as well. So the next product I'm going to be talking about is kind of another skincare thing. It's actually a MAC primer. Now MAC do, I just hit myself with that. So MAC actually do about like 50 million, no not many, like a few different primers. This is my favourite just because of the texture. It's very velvety, it's very like smoothing, and I feel like it really helps keep your skin matte. Now I know I said I got drier skin, but sometimes I do get a little bit of oil through. Basically you can see how my face is now. All the products that I'm mentioning for my skin is on my skin right now, and I put my makeup on, what time did I have work? I put my makeup on about 8 o'clock. It is now 10 to 7 in the evening. And my face is still pretty flawless and still pretty on. And I've used these 3 products, and including the concealer and foundation I'm going to show you, I've used them. So my face literally lasts all day, every day. And I always use this on every single person, and the makeup stays on every single day, all day, every day. So that's why it's my favourite primer. It has a slight sparkle to it, which people think it's going to be glittery, but it's not at all. It just helps balance the light on your face. So this primer, it's called Prep and Prime Skin, is my favourite of all times. Not that I've actually tried that many primers, I'm being biased. This is a part where I was like, I'm going to be biased because this is my favourite brand. Not my favourite brand. It's the brand that I work for, so I'm going to use their products a lot. I really need to try other stuff. I really do. I will. But I get discount on this, so I like to buy cheap makeup, but good quality. It's hard. It's a hard life. It's hard. Now, the next one I'm going to talk about is a foundation. Now, by all means, this is not my favourite of all time foundation. It's just a favourite foundation because it's so versatile, and that is called Face and Body. It's kind of like a sheer to medium coverage. It's very satiny. I feel like it has a nice moisture to it without being too shiny, like you can see on my face now. Obviously I have a bit of shine because of my highlighter, but it's actually so beautiful. My favourite way to apply it is with my hands, a couple of layers if I'm using it on its own. And I just think it's such a natural but medium coverage foundation. It's so beautiful. And again, you can use it on your ball day. That's why it's called Face and Body. It's very versatile. and I just think it just goes on so beautifully. It lasts all day. I find natural foundations, because there's not much to it, they can come off quite easy, whereas this little guy doesn't. So I believe we're on number 5 now, and I want to talk about these kind of together because I like to mix them together. So this is Prolongwear Concealer. This is my favourite concealer because it does not crease, it's matte, it's very good coverage, and it's just amazeballs. So I like to mix these two together for this look. I'll probably do an updated foundation routine soon, but not at the momento. And I probably take about that much Prolongwear Concealer, and then I do 2 full pumps of my Prolongwear. Start mixing it together in the back of my hand, and then I just literally rub it on, and it's literally beautiful. Like, I mean, it still shows my freckles a little bit, and bear in mind this foundation has been on for a good few hours now. I just think it's just such a nice, natural, glowy look. It's just my favourite little combo. I love it so much. And I don't know what I did without it before. I don't know. So my makeup's actually been on for 13 hours. That is actually so crazy. I just kind of think, like, how long are we actually awake for? Like, today I woke up at 8. That's nearly been like 12 whole hours. Like, I don't even know how long. I'm bad at maths, but it's weird how long you're awake for, honestly. So my last products to look at that are my favourite from MAC for the skin is my favourite blush of all times. And it's the colour Melba. Now this is kind of like a peachy pink colour. It goes with most skin tones that are fairer. I just think it's just such a good everyday blush. It's just beautiful. It's a matte blush. Again, it's another product I have on my face, just through my cheeks a little bit. I have a bit of bronzer as well, but just this cheek part here. And I just think it's a beautiful blush. It goes in most skin tones. Obviously darker skin tones not so much, but even like mixed race it can look really beautiful on. So yeah, it's just my favourite blush because it's so creamy, has a lot of colour. You do not need much. You need like the tiniest little bit and you're good to go. Another blush that I'll mention that is my favourite from MAC is the colour Star, which is a lot more peachy than pink, and it has a bit of sheen to it. And I just think it's such a beautiful colour because it has like a bit of gold to it. That's another everyday blush that I like to wear. So I kind of alternate between those two, but I do have a few more MAC blushes, especially a palette that I built. It's my fave. This is my 7th product, I'm losing count. My favourite ever highlighter. This is literally like a liquid gold. It goes on so creamy. It's just so amazing. Like, look at that shine. I just literally put it cheekbones, nose, chin. I love a highlighted chin. My temples, like up here. I just kind of basically use it as my setting powder because I don't powder my face. Let me just swatch this for you, even though you can see how beautiful it is. So that was with one swatch. I feel like it's so blinding. Now I do have to watch sometimes. I feel like it is a little bit dark on my skin, but me mixing my bronzer and my blusher along that edge anyway, I don't get that weird like line. I find it quite hard to find a good highlighter for pale people. I am quite pale. I feel like I'm really in the camera. I am quite pale, so it's hard, but I just absolutely love this. It's so shiny. I'm actually really surprised that Nikki Tutorials has never tried it. She likes a blinding highlight, and this is blinding. It's so smooth and silky and beautiful. Just so soft. And when you wet it, it looks amazing. Like, it's literally like a liquid gold. I even like to use it on my eyes. Sometimes I've got a little bit in my inner corner. And brow bone highlight is really beautiful, which apparently I didn't do today. God, what am I even like? How can I even be a makeup person if I don't even highlight my brow bone? Like, what is life? Let me just do this, please, because I feel incomplete now. Oh, yes. You can see that instantly. That was just one swipe. Remember when I used to apply my highlighter with my hands? I'm a very hands person. Handsy hand. Now I have 2 products for my eyes, and then finally I have my lips area that I love. So I have always loved this product. So this is what I use underneath my eyeshadow looks every single day, whether it's bright, neutral, anything. And it's very low, as you can see. And it's a MAC Paintpot in soft ochre. Now I used to alternate between this one and one called Painterly, which is also a skin tone. That's a little bit more pinky tone, whereas I actually think this one suits my skin tone better. I have actually heard of people that use this as a concealer, which I imagine is good coverage, but I suppose it really has to match your skin. And I literally find my eyeshadows don't crease. They're just so vibrant and beautiful. So this product is literally heaven. And I find that it lasts for ages as well, because you get quite a lot of product. It is £16 to buy. I realise I haven't told you any prices, but I'll list them all down below. I just think it's an amazing product, and I just think, why not have a good eyeshadow primer? I have actually tried the Urban Decay one, and I've used that once and I really liked it, but I just like a primer with a bit of colour to it because I feel like that magnifies your eyeshadows more. So this is a must have, and I probably couldn't live without this out of most of the things that I've showed you here, because I'm an eyeshadow person and I love eyeshadow. Now this is a fairly new-ish product for MAC. It's called BrushBlack and it's the BrushStroke liner. I just think this makes liner so quick and easy, and it's got such a fine tip that you can create really small lines. I just think it's so easy to use, so quick, and it has a lot of pigment to it. It's very wet, and I find the brush is very thin for you just to create a quick liner. Like, I literally love it. It's my favourite thing of all time. So if you're looking for a liner that you want that will help do your liner really quickly, do not try the rollerblade one because I freaking hated that. Try the BrushStroke one because it's so precise and you can just do it so quickly. It kind of creates the wing for you. If you want like a little video on how to do a wing liner, please comment in the description below. Description, that's what I do. In the comment section below, and I will try and get on that for you and get you a little tips video. But yeah, I just love it. It's so black, it's really nice, just really easy. And it's my favourite. I don't like gel liners. I have always liked a liquid, but I've suddenly been converted to this. And I remember when I first started to do liner, I used to practice with a felt tip. Nearly hit myself again. Because it is so easy to do and really simple. So that is my favourite. 5 star. So finally this brings us to number 10. Now I have kind of cheated with this one because I do have the same product but 2 different colours. Now it is our liquid lipstick, a retro matte liquid lipsticks. Now I do not at all like every single colour we do. Not even the colour. I find some of the formulas that we do of this lipstick are terrible. Like, they're patchy, they crack, they're not nice, but these two are literally my favourite. I have no problems with it whatsoever. So first of all I have a colour called Burnt Spice, which is a nude, and I always get asked what I'm wearing when I'm wearing this. It's my everyday nude. It literally does not budge. If you drink and eat, you only need to do a little bit in the middle if anything. And I can see I'm getting really low because I can see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but yeah, can you see that? There's like scrapes in it, which means I'm running low and it makes me really sad. But it is really recommended by me. Oh, I literally haven't got anything in there. Need a new one. And then finally, because I am a red lipstick wearer, I haven't worn it in a while, this one called Feel So Grand is literally my favourite. It's such a vibrant red, and again it's a product that's going to stay on and it does not leave. I'm just going to swatch these for you. That will help. Up close and personal again. I just think they're so rich in colour. I feel sad to swatch. Burnt Spice. Here they are. They're just really beautiful. I feel like Feel So Grand looks quite bright on camera, but it is more of a deeper red, blue toned red. So beautiful. And they smell nice as well, just like our lipsticks. So guys, there we have it. I'm going to list all these products that I mentioned down below, and I'll mention the price of them as well. So I basically went through skin, went through cheeks, went through eyes, and went through lips. So please come and have a look at these products in store, see for yourself. A few of them you can get samples, like the primers and the moisturiser and the foundation, not so much like powders obviously, but yeah, honestly come in, let's try them. I'm sure you'll love them too, but they're the reasons why I love these products. They're my top 10 favourite MAC products. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up. I hope you do kind of like these more talky videos where it's not just tutorials all the time, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.